Hi everyone, I'm Olivia Hipp, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to prepare for the race. So the night before your race, you want to make sure you eat a nice healthy dinner, preferably carbs that are good carbs, not a plate of fries, maybe a nice light helping of pasta and a good vegetable to go with it. Make sure you're also consuming plenty of water. If this is your first race, you might be a little jittery the night before, but make sure you're still getting plenty of sleep. You also don't want to get too much sleep because you might wake up groggy in the morning and feel very tired for your race. It's best to get your average amount of sleep for your age group. So anywhere between 7 and 9 hours is good. So the morning of your race, you want to make sure that you wake up in plenty of time to relax and make sure you eat a good healthy breakfast, and you have plenty of time to drink water before the race so you're not chugging it before and get sloshy in your stomach as you run. You want to make sure you're eating something that has carbs, fats, and proteins in it. So something like a piece of toast with peanut butter and banana on it, or avocado would be great. I would suggest not eating something that you're not used to eating because you don't know how your stomach is going to react to it. As you're eating your breakfast an hour or an hour and a half before your race, make sure you're drinking your water, but drink it nice and slow. A bottle or a 12 ounce is great. Just make sure you're not chugging it right before your race. So the day of the race is going to be in November, so it's going to be chilly. So make sure you dress in plenty of layers. I would recommend dressing for weather that is about 10 degrees colder than it's actually supposed to be. So when you get there, you'll still be nice and warm, but you have plenty of layers, so when your core body temperature heats up as you start exercising, you can shed a couple layers. Your layer closest to your skin should be more of a moisture wicking type of fabric. The next layer should be more for thermal, kind of comfy, warm layer. The outside layer should always be something that is more of a windbreaker layer. When you first get to the race, make sure you go to the bathroom first. You might want to take a look at the course layout first before your race. If you're doing the Holly Run, that can be found on the registration page. Before the race, you want to make sure you warm up very well, especially if it's cold outside. So I'd recommend doing dynamic exercises first and then static stretching after. If you need a little reminder, you can go ahead and look back to my video the first week of Couch to 5K. During the race, try to keep your pace the whole time. Don't come out sprinting and then walk to the end. Try to keep a nice slow pace that gets your heart rate up, but not too high that you're feeling too tired at the end. Because it might be a little chilly during this race, your breathing is extra important. Make sure you're always breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. It's important to breathe in through your nose and not your mouth because your nasal passage actually helps to warm the air before it goes into your lungs. So if it's chilly, make sure you're not breathing in through your mouth. To stay motivated during the race, try to run with a partner. If you have somebody that you've been running with, go ahead and bring them to the race. If you haven't, try to find somebody during the race that's at about the same pace as you. If they're not right next to you, that's okay. Find somebody who's in front of you and make sure you keep that distance in between yourselves and don't let yourself fall too far behind. If you notice that you're starting to get a little bit tired, try to lengthen up your strides a little bit. That'll help to conserve energy versus shortening up your strides and doing choppy steps. After the race is finished, make sure you do a cool down. So right after you cross the finish line, make sure you don't stop, don't sit down, make sure you keep walking, and if you can, do a little jog. Slow down your pace, but keep yourself moving. You want to slowly decrease your heart rate and not just shut yourself down completely and just sit. After your cool down, make sure you are replenishing your body. try to eat something within the hour after you finish your race. So carbs are always good, a Gatorade, any liquid carbs are fantastic. Make sure it's healthy and it's shortly after the race. Thank you all so much for doing this program. We are very proud of you, and I hope you guys are proud of yourselves. Make sure you keep up all the good work, and you can continue running even after the program is over, and get ready for the next one as well. Good luck this weekend.